Alright, today we're going to be making chocolate chip and blueberry scones. We're going to start off by doing the dry ingredients in this bowl. We're going to do some wet ingredients in this one. We're going to add butter to this as it mixes in our stand mixer. Then we're going to slowly add in the wet ingredients. So first, you start off with 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour.
While he's doing that, I will get the 1/3 cup of sugar.
Wow, cool. Yay! Where'd those nice cup measuring things go?
They were never taken out.
Oh. Trying to do flour in these things is awful. Alright.
Take this out or no?
Nah, this will be here. It's just a 1/3 cup of sugar.
Yep.
Hey, thanks. And how much salt? 3/4 of a tablespoon.
Yeah, we usually, teaspoon is a good amount.
It's kosher salt, so you want to use more.
Alright, cool.
Then we're going to do a whole tablespoon of baking powder. These boys are going to be fluffy. Donk. And then you're going to mix that to incorporate it all with, I don't know, anything you want. Obviously, that's fine. And then we're going to want to get some refrigerator cold butter, so not freezing cold, but also not room temp. And you're going to cut it up into cubes.
I can assure you that this is absolutely room temperature. Wow, that's soft. Just got a colder one from the fridge because that one was difficult to chop into cubes.
And while he's doing that, we're going to need a whole cup of chocolate. And we're going to use this big block chocolate because you get different sizes of chunks and it makes it look pretty. But we're also going to divvy up the dough when it's ready and make some blueberry scones as well as the chocolate ones. Maybe we should use the cleaver.
The meat cleaver. Keep your chocolate out of my butter area. Get out of here.
So we can see there's a whole range of different sizes, all the way to fine dust to big chunks. So you'll see later that it makes the color of the scones a lot prettier. So let's see if that's a cup.
Flour cup.
We'll wash this.
Thank you. Alright, so we're going to start off by adding 1 cube of butter at a time right into the dry ingredients while it's mixing on a low setting. That should be fine.
Now that that's done, we're going to mix up our wet ingredients, which is going to include 1/2 cup of milk, or you can use heavy cream too if you want. You're going to use less though if you use that. And you're going to use 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
A little more than 2 teaspoons.
And 2 eggs. Alright, and then we're going to mix that all together. until fully incorporated, and that should be enough. And then you're going to put the mixer on another low speed and slowly add the wet into the dry.
How long do we let that mix for?
You're going to want it to mix until it's all in one big clump. You'll see that the mixture will start to struggle a bit, but also if it doesn't seem like it is clumping enough, you can always add more milk directly into it. This is looking okay. Alright, we're going to make the blueberry scones first by just putting the stand mixer back on at low speed. And adding the blueberries. And you're not going to want to mix for too long because we don't want the butter to get too incorporated with the dough. Just want to keep that butter chunky.
We also don't want to demolish the blueberries.
That is, yeah, another good point. So it's probably fine.
Don't know why I washed my hands.
Alright, so now we're going to make the chocolate scones by doing the same thing, but with the chocolate.
Chocolate dust in the air. Ah.
It's good for your lungs, kid.
No. That's probably good, right? You want to get all the dust at the bottom.
You want to get all the dust. Gives the scones a nice color. That should be fine.
Nice. Oh, I keep washing my hands every time.
Alright, so you want to take the dough out and kind of press them into about 1/4 inch thick circles. Like he is doing now.
It's aggressively sticky. Should we have done this on baking paper? Probably.
We don't worry about these things.
Oh, I don't want to do this one.
This one's.
Ooh. Oh god, that's an experience. The blueberries make it extra wet.
Oh god. Oh god. Blueberries. I don't know.
Oh, we do want parchment paper though.
Wait, that is parchment paper.
That's parchment paper. That's a sill pad. It's gonna
It works just as well.
if not better.
Alright.
Oh, I didn't like that much.
Alright, now we're going to cut these into 6 pieces each. Start by cutting them in half and then into.
Oh, get the
Done. And then you cut them into thirds. Why don't you wash your hands? You're going to have to pick these up.
Oh no! I don't like dirty hands. Oh, hey there.
Yeah, and you're going to put. Oh, jeez, these are.
Yep.
You're going to put the wedges onto a baking sheet with parchment paper. Alright, so before we put them in the freezer, we're going to coat the, well, not the blueberry ones, they're already moist enough. We're going to coat the chocolate ones with some milk and sprinkle them with sugar.
Alright, so the next step is to put all of the scones in the freezer for about 30 minutes. And while you're doing that, preheat the oven to 375 degrees.
We'll put these boys in the oven at 425 for about 18 to 23 minutes.